Hello, welcome to Latest Wealth. I am Kailash here. I am the financial advisor as well as wealth coach. My dear friends, I have been conducting number of training programs, workshop, seminars on wealth management, money management, stock market investment. And whenever I go to any seminar, any program, most of the people will start asking me, first question is, sir, which stock I have to purchase? Which stock I have to buy? Which stock will give me profits? In that case, my answer will be, my dear friends, don't invest in stock market blindly by tips. First is same thing for you, my friends. As a beginner, if you are a beginner, don't invest in stock market blindly. First, you should know about stock market. Gain more knowledge. To give you more knowledge, first, you should know about different sectors in stock market. Each sector is having some positive points and negative points. Every sector is having advantages and disadvantages. So in these episodes, we are going to create different videos on pros and cons, future aspects, advantages, disadvantages, and who are the key players. My dear friends, in this episode, we are going to discuss about paper and paper products. As an investor, you must know about what are the disadvantages, what are the advantages, what are the future prospects of any sector. Because never invest in stock market blindly. Please do your own analysis. To help you to have proper analysis, we are creating these videos. Let us start. My dear friends, recently had you been to any marriage? Now you may be asking, why Kailash? Why you have to go to marriage? Of course, you might have attended a lot of functions. Now tell me, how you are taking the food? When you go for picnics, how you are carrying the food? Like when you are doing the journey in the train, how they are packing the food? Which product they are using? Paper product? Of course, paper and paper product. Yes. The food is served in paper products, see, right? Like in the functions, they are using the paper glasses. Have seen? Now, not only this, my friends, and for recently, almost 4 or 5 years, lot of online shopping you might be doing. Have you done any online shopping? Like Amazon or Flipkart or Snapdeal or anything. Now tell me, when you order by online, how you are receiving the material? They are giving with the packing material or simply, suppose this is the mobile, they are sending with the packing material or directly you are getting. Obviously say, it comes with a beautiful packing. Now, the packing is made up of paper product. Now why I am saying all this one? My friends, paper industry, some time back people thought it is going to crash. It will not have any future, but the technology developments recently it's showing some positive light on that one, as well as there is some dark side as also. So in this video we are going to analyze fully what are the future prospects, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages, what are the key points. You have to remember what is the market potential and what will be the future and who are the key players. Please keep watching fully. Please, my friends, don't skip anything because it is your future is lying in this one. Investment means you are investing in any business. Please remember, this video is not for entertainment. This video for education, for investment. Investment means you are going to invest your hard-earned money. So that every information is very, very useful. Please watch fully. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe it now itself so that in future wonderful videos we are going to create, you will get the information. Now let us go, start. My dear friends, let's have overlook on this sector.
Paper and paper products. Sector group, basic materials, classification, commodity business. Growing e-commerce space and increasing presence of the FMCG and packaged food industries contribute to the growth in the sector. The demand drivers also include high global pulp prices, rising income levels, growing per capita expenditure, rapid urbanization, larger proportion of Indian population, which is expected to lead consumption. The low domestic per capita paper consumption also provides potential to the industry in the long term. Additionally, the Chinese government restricting the import of significant levels of recovered paper due to the environment concerns has resulted in a decline in global recovered paper prices. This has benefited domestic manufacturers who use recovered paper pulp as a key raw material. The above growth witnessed in India's demand for paper and paperboard when juxtaposed against the decline in the Japanese demand for paper and paperboard, highlights both the declining consumption in industrialized nations as well as the growth opportunity available in India. Even as the Japanese demand fell by 1% over the last 17 years, the Japanese demand still remains more than 1.5 times more than demand in India. Additionally, given the population disparities of the respective countries, per capita demand in Japan also remains considerably elevated when compared to the per capita demand in India, further highlighting the potential demand in India. Industry segmentation. The industry is classified into 4 segments: printing and writing, packaging and paper and board, specialty papers and others, and newsprints. Printing and writing share has remained stable at around 30%, while packaging paper and board share has increased from 46% in FY08 to 51% in FY18. Packaging paper and board segment accounting for 51% of the total paper demand in India and is the largest segment in the industry. It grew at a CAGR of 7.4% from 4.3 million tons during FY08 to 8.7 million tons in FY18. Rising urbanization, increasing penetration of organized retail, higher growth in FMCG, pharmaceutical and processed food industries, etc. are the growth drivers of the segment. The printing and writing paper segment forms 30% of domestic paper market. Domestic demand for P&W paper was 5.1 MN tons in FY18. Rising literacy rate and universalization of education through legislative steps like right to education, government measures like the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and midday meal schemes, increased spending on education are the main reasons for growth in the demand for printing and writing paper. The newsprint segment comprises 51% of the Indian paper and paper products industry and grew at CAGR of 2.6% during FY08 to 2.6 MN tons on the back of portion of the consumption and the prospect of newsprint segment primarily depends on its consumption by print media industry. Especially paper and others is the smallest segment, accounting for only 4% of the industry. The segment, especially tissue paper, is the fastest growing segment, albeit on a much smaller base.
What are the future prospects of this sector?
Future prospects in stock market. Economic growth, foreign and domestic, especially emerging economies, rapid urbanization, growth of population and rise in disposable income, growing importance of education amongst all levels of society, government policies to set up schools all over the country 77 and ensure free education to children, government policy to allow comprises to collaborate with farmers to ensure supply of raw material.
My dear friends, let us see what are the advantages of this sector.
Advantages of the sector in stock market. Very good domestic demand for use of printed material and writing paper with rapid urbanization and growing number of education institutions. Availability of latest printing technologies. Availability of technologies to make wood-free paper from agro-based products and waste paper.
Let's have a look about disadvantages of this sector.
Disadvantages of the sector in stock market. Energy intensive and therefore negatively impacted by high energy costs. Forest depletion all over the country has given rise to restrictions on availability of wood as raw material. Large number of small manufacturers puts pressure on margins. Computerization has affected demand for paper. Cyclical industry, which means that a few years of good realizations are invariably followed by increased capacities and a few years of poor realizations. Capital intensive and hence negatively impacted by cost of capital. High transport costs make it necessary for manufacturing facilities to be near raw material sources. Dependence on imported raw material negatively impacted by weak Indian rupee.
My dear friends, now you learned about future prospects, advantages of this sector, disadvantages of this sector. Now let us go into who are the key players in this particular sector.
Key play companies in stock market. Balarpur Industries, JK Paper, Tamil Nadu Newsprint and West Coast Paper.
My dear friends, hope the information about papers and paper industry was very useful. Hope it was very informative. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and then press bell icon. If you are a new subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe. The reason is we are going to create some n number of excellent videos. That videos will be very helpful for you. If you want to become a stock market investor, if you want to make money, if you want to create wealth from stock market, they will be very useful. Please subscribe and share with your friends. My dear friends, please pass on your comments so that they will give inspiration for us to create some more videos which will be very useful for you. Thank you very much. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Till we meet again, enjoy every bit of life. Have a nice day and bye bye.